Hey, founders. Hi there. It's Tanya here. And today I wanted to share with you three key insights as to why starting with your personal finances is actually the way to go as a founder instead of jumping right into the business budget, first and foremost. All right. So, why we do this? This approach, we're actually one of the only financial training academies that does this for founders, where we actually lock in on your personal budget. And as a matter of fact, in the next 20 minutes or so, I'm going to be going live with ATB and a watch party with BDC in Athabasca for exactly this same purpose. We get invited in time and time again because not only is it a unique approach, but it makes so much sense. I'm actually really surprised that more organizations don't do this, and you'll see why in just a moment here. All right, but before I dig into those three insights, I want to give you the analogy of building a new home. So imagine you, and maybe you're actually in this process right now, but you're out there and you are ready to build your new dream home. You find your plot of land and you would never go out and start digging a hole without knowing exactly what it was that you were about to build, the square footage, how many floors it was going to be. It sounds funny to me actually suggesting this, but unfortunately, this is what way too many founders do when it comes time to build their business, right? We start building our business without having that plan in place. So this is why we start with the personal finances, because we want to give you a goal and we want to make sure that you're aligned with that goal. So instead of just picking goals out of thin air, oh, wouldn't it be nice to build $1 million business? We want you to know exactly what that value of your business needs to be by when. So here are the three insights. The first reason why we actually start with personal finances. Now, some of you, this is not a challenge for you, but for many founders, especially sole proprietors, we want to get really clear on what our business expenses and what our personal expenses, right? We need to create that definition for multiple reasons. But again, not specifically, but one of the major ones is for tax purposes, right? We want to make sure that there's that clean definition between personal expenses, household expenses. We just keep our financial houses in order. The business financial house, the personal financial house. We keep them clean and we keep them separated. Isn't there a song that says keep them separated? Anyways, okay. Um, the second reason. Now, the first one might be pretty intuitive, but the second reason you probably haven't thought of. So, the second reason is to actually determine exactly how much money the business needs to pay you every month. Because the reality is that most founders aren't getting properly compensated. Not only are they not getting the compensation that is commensurate with the work that they are putting into the business. So on average, the compensation of a small business owner right now is $59,000. The average compensation of a general manager, even less responsibility than you as the owner, is $127,000, right? Big difference. So you're not getting compensated properly, right? Commensurate with the value that you produce in the company, in the business. But B, you're barely making enough to scrape by. You're not making the money needed to ensure your financial security at home. So this is work that we get to do with you. This is how we give back in the community. We have a challenge. It's called the Wake Up Call Challenge. You're going to see it in the notes below. It is free for you. We will work with you for 5 days so that you can lock in on what we call your stronghold budget, and that you will know exactly how much money either you or you and your partner need to be bringing home every month to ensure you and your family are financially secure. So that's a big one. That's a huge eye opener. And now the third reason is that in addition to building that budget with you, we are also going to uncover what your retirement shortfall is. And that basically means that given where you are now in life with your current assets and your earning potential, right? Not earning potential, but your current earnings, where do you sit on that spectrum of having your retirement needs actually accounted for? making sure that we're also taking into account inflation. This is what we call the retirement shortfall. What is the gap that you need to make up between now and when you wish to retire, given your current assets? What is that gap? Because guess what? As a founder, you have no ceiling with respect to how much you can earn. But also, as a founder, you are sitting on one of the most valuable assets that you will ever have in your life, and that is your business. And tragically, way too many founders don't even consider their business an asset or even take into consideration that they have something to sell down the road. You do have something to sell. You need to plan intentionally. And that's the work we love doing at Nail the Numbers. There's a process to it. So those are the three eye openers, right? Those three major reasons why we actually start with personal finances. A, so we can get really clear on what's a business finance versus a personal, what's a business expense versus a personal expense, right? B, how much does the business really need to pay you? And C, what is your retirement shortfall, right? Because we can make that up in the business. So that, my friends, is the bottom line. This is why we start with personal finances, because when you actually get that budget built, not a budget of what can we do with what we make, but what do we need to make to ensure we get everything done. Now you have a goal for a business. You've got the goal, the short-term goal as to where your sales need to be, so you can pull out that salary that's needed for yourself or compensation, however you're going to pull that out, right? But the second number is that retirement shortfall number. So now what do you want to build your business into? How much value does your business need to have at the time that you want to sell it so it can make up that deficit for you? Those are the two core reasons. Now you got a goal and you're emotionally aligned with the goal. And once you've got that, you've got kick butt motivation to actually get your business budget built, because your business budget is your financial plan that makes sure you can take care of those personal numbers. And that's it. So it's Taunya signing out. That's what I got for you, but reminding you that you've got to know your numbers if you're going to nail them, right? Mission, not impossible, mission possible, but key number one for sure. Let's get that done. If you like the tips that I'm sharing here, I come in every week giving you founder finance tips to make sure that you can nail your numbers and crush it in business. Okay, we'll see you in the next go. Bye for now.